Namaste and welcome to another episode of our Gita series after a short break. In our previous episode, along with the 10th verse, we discovered that Bhishma was a Vasu in his previous life, cursed to be born as a human, to experience suffering. Now let us explore how the suffering gets extended because of a boon given to him by his own father. In the previous episode, we left them at the banks of the river Ganga, where Ganga Devi has just made the decision to leave Shantanu, her husband, because he broke his promise by questioning her the reason for drowning their children one by one. After finding out the real reason behind her action, he is heartbroken. And if you haven't seen our previous video, don't forget to check that out. Shantanu is filled with remorse and Ganga Devi leaves him. Ganga names their son Devvrat and takes him with her. Devvrat, being no ordinary kid with no ordinary mother, is taken to different realms or lokas for the education that no amount of money can buy you in this realm. And if you don't believe me, then let me tell you who his teachers were. He learns the duties of the king from Brihaspati, the guru of the Devas. Shukracharya, the guru of the Asuras, teach him political science. Good choice, I would say. Now guess who gives the knowledge of Vedas to our man? Vasishtha himself, the Brahma Rishi whose curse is the reason for Devvrat's birth as a human. He learns warfare from Parshuram and mental and spiritual sciences from Sanat Kumar, the eldest son of Brahma. He then acquires celestial weapons or astras from Indra. That's why they say a learned mother ensures the best education for her child. It was true then, and it is true now as well. Now let's go back to the banks of the river Ganga, where Shantanu, who is taking a stroll there, he notices that a boy has made a dam with arrows across the river, blocking its flow. And it doesn't take him too long to realize who that amazing boy is. He requests Ganga Devi to return his son to him. Ganga Devi appears in front of them in her most beautiful form. She hadn't aged a day since they last met. And she returns Devvrat to his father. Devvrat is made the heir to the throne. I mean, who could possibly stop this amazing young man from becoming the king now? Wait, there is a reason we call him a tragic hero. King Shantanu is on the banks of another river this time. And this time it is Yamuna. He falls for a fisherwoman named Satyavati. Someone please keep this man away from rivers. Satyavati's father's condition for marriage is that Satyavati's son should take the throne instead of Devvrat. Shantanu obviously doesn't agree, as he wants Devvrat to sit on the throne. But he's heartbroken, of course. When Devvrat finds out about this, he goes to the fisher chief's hut and finds him eating rice and fish curry. Why is that important? It is not. But moving on. Devvrat is ready to give up the throne, but the fish curry eating maniac is not satisfied. He argues that although Devvrat has given up on becoming the king for the sake of his father, someday Devvrat's sons might stake a claim on the throne. And that's when our amazing hero raises his one arm to the sky and takes an oath of celibacy to never marry again, so that his father could get married again. The sky thunders and showers of petals fall on him from higher realms. Since then, we know him as Bhishma, the one who took a terrible oath. Bhishma then takes Satyavati to his father, the king, and in return, Shantanu gives him the boon of Ichhamrityu. That is, Bhishma would be able to choose the time of his death. Shantanu and Satyavati get married and have two sons, Chitrangad and Vichitravedi, and they lived happily ever after. Well, we are talking about Mahabharata, and this is no fairy tale. What happens after this, we will find out in the next episode. For now, let us leave them in the palace and go to the battleground of Kurukshetra, where Duryodhana has not stopped talking yet. So here is the 11th verse of the first chapter. Ayaneshu cha sarveshu yatha bhagam avasthita Bhishmamevabhirakshantu bhavantah sarva evapi. Here Duryodhana is trying to inspire his army by pointing out the fact that grandsire Bhishma cannot be defeated or killed. Hence, he is urging all the great generals on his side to give their full support to the Kuru commander-in-chief, while they defend their own positions in the battle formation. That was the 11th verse from the first chapter, and with that, we come to the end of this episode. Subscribe to our channel to join us in our journey where we discover the secrets of Gita. See you in the next episode. Till then, thank you and goodbye.